Sup lads, welcome back to another video, another match reaction, another loss. Water's wet, silly now, it really is getting silly. I'm trying hard not to swear at this point, it's getting really bad. Ralph needs to go now, I think. Again, it's 10 points in 4 months, absolutely abysmal. It's abysmal, it's shocking, I mean, to get League 2 club in the Premier League, I don't think they'd be doing as bad as us at the moment. It's ridiculous. I've lost for words at this point. I'm having to say the exact same thing after every exact same game that we're playing at the moment, and it's getting ridiculous. You might as well just turn off now, because I'm going to say the same thing for the next games of the season. I've already said the same thing for the last 10 games this season, probably 15, actually probably more like 20 now. It's getting ridiculous, and I've really had enough at this point. I'm really getting angry, you can probably tell. And it's just every game I think, come on, this has surely got to be the one, but it's every game, you know. I mean, at one point you've got to say, surely we've got to turn this round, surely we've got to get a few wins together, but it's not going to happen at this rate, is it? Players aren't playing for the shirt. I don't think they'll play for any shirt at this rate. Don't look bothered at all. They're playing absolute, I'm not going to finish that, because again, I try to keep this channel family friendly and I don't want to say mean things like that, but it's getting ridiculous now. It really is. It's silly. I don't want to watch my team play like that. I don't want to watch them at all. I don't want to pay. I have to pay to watch that. I don't want to be paid to watch that. Like, even if I don't even want to get paid to watch that. I have to pay to watch it. Well, I don't myself, or as my parents do, but it's ridiculous. It's silly. And how are we playing that bad as a Premier League team? I think Pompey will play better than that in the Premier League if you put them in there, swap us out. I mean, it's getting ridiculous now. I mean, just get Mourinho in or something at this point. I don't care. It's silly. We go 1-0 up, we sit back every game. Now we lost 2-1. What a shock. Bednarek, I won't actually dig in on him. I'll get onto every player, which I can dig into on player ratings in a minute, but like, you can go back the past 7 videos and I probably would have said the exact same thing as I'm saying now, but I'm getting really angry now because I've wasted 2 hours of my evening watching that absolute rubbish, to be honest. Absolute rubbish. I'd rather just scoop my eyes out of a knife and fork than watch that rubbish. I keep saying rubbish because I'm trying not to swear at this point, but yeah, we're going to player ratings. McCarthy, 3, I don't know, maybe 1 good save, I don't know. And a point before the game as well, actually, I will say, is Ralph did make a lot of changes, which was fair enough, but haven't worked out clearly yet. McCarthy, 3, Walker Peters was alright, I guess 6, maybe 5.5. Bednarek, probably 2, he needs to be dropped. I don't know what's happened to Bertrand, he wasn't even in the squad. I think something's maybe happened with contract talks at this point, but again, he was not great against Leicester as well, but I'd still rather drop Bednarek. I don't think he's had better than a 4 all year, to be honest, all 2021. He's been absolutely abysmal. I think he's at fault for the, and obviously it could have been 3-1 as well, probably should have been. We were lucky not to concede the second one when they got ruled out for offside. Vestergaard, probably a 4, made a couple good blocks, but that was it. Salisu, I think he actually played alright, probably a 5 maybe, and that's sad considering 5 is alright at this time now. It's really, I can't be bothered anymore. I really can't. Who else played? Teller started off alright, but faded out as the game went on, probably 5 again. Literally struggling. Who else played? They were all so invisible. Walcott was awful again, 2 probably. Walcott's awful, man. He's not even been good since he's come back from injury. He was bad against Leicester, he was bad today, he's bad against West Brom, he's bad against Burnley. It's not good enough. Ward-Prowse probably 4, maybe 3. Don't know, really, at this point. Armstrong actually played alright. I thought maybe he's my man of the match, probably a 6, especially I think he was quite good in the first half, but it's just the same old rubbish, isn't it? We're always good in the first half, then absolutely abysmal in the second half. We wear ourselves out, and it's not good enough. You're Premier League athletes. You know, you can't be getting worn out after 45 minutes. Ings scored a goal, probably actually a 7. He scored. It was a good header as well. I know actually Ward-Prowse got assist. Maybe I could have notched him a rating for that, but Che missed a sitter in the first 2 minutes. I know it's a good save from Lloris, but how have you not scored that as a Premier League striker? Probably a 3. Off the bench, Nepo gave her a penalty, so probably a 2. if not a 1. Who else came on? Trying to think. I don't know how Minamino didn't come on. Redmond came on, didn't do anything. Don't think he touched it once. And Diallo came on, did a couple good things, but that was it. Yeah, I just really can't be bothered to support this team anymore. Well, obviously, I'm going to keep out. I'm not just going to give up, because if you do that, you're not a true fan of football, and you should never do that. But, you know, I'm sticking to what this team, because I'm hearing for the good times. You know, when we got to the top of the league earlier on in the season, I really enjoyed that. You know, at the end of the day, this is why I support a club like Southampton, to enjoy the better moments. You know, to go to the top of the league at the start of the season was a great achievement, and I really enjoyed that from a perspective of a smaller club like Southampton, because I know in my lifetime I won't get many moments like that, being top of the top division Premier League. And you know, I mean, I'm glad I milked that whilst it lasted, because here we are now with 4 points, 10 points in 4 months, 10 points in 5 months almost. I think we've got Leicester and Liverpool up next. Not going to improve at all, is it? God, I really don't know at this point. Really don't know. Like, I want to cry at this point. You know, it's really, it makes me depressed. It makes me sad. And the thing is, you know, he told me in November when we were top of the league, we'd end up in a relegation fight. I would have cried on the spot, to be honest with you. It's embarrassing. We've got 2 wins, 3 wins all year actually, but I don't know. We just, every time we seem to turn a corner, like going 1-0 up today, just nothing happens. I think give Ralph to the end of the season. If nothing improves, he has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry, I don't like saying it to Ralph, because we all saw how good he could have been, like at the start of the season, but it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Maybe getting, I don't know, a Lampard or a Howe or something. I don't know. Maybe even a Mourinho can come in. But yeah, I mean, when you're getting out tacticked by a 29-year-old who's younger than half his dressing room, it's not looking good, is it? But yeah, I'm getting rambling on a bit now. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you did enjoy, probably because you're a Spurs fan, or you like watching me moan, if that case, this channel is perfect for you. You should probably subscribe if that's the case, but I can't go on with this for much longer. I really can't. It's silly now. It's a good job the season's only going for 6 more games, isn't it? But I might just do a whole video on what's gone wrong this season, because it's so depressing. From the point we were at in even January, after we beat Liverpool, we were sick, and we've got about, I think, 7 points since then. 7 points in almost 4 months. Almost 20, so about 20 games of football. I think we've got 10 points. It's not good enough. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.